Whoa!
Oh my god! Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Ben and I have actually driven further north today, which is mental this time of year. We're actually closer to the Arctic Circle than I've been in a while. The sun is shining, but as you can see from the snow on the floor, it's actually 1 degree Celsius today, which for you like-minded science boffins out there is 274 degrees Kelvin, 274 degrees above the absolute zero, coldest known temperature in the universe. Did you know that, Ben?
I didn't, just learned something, mate.
Quick science. So we've come to Lincolnshire today, and we've come to this location, which is an old RAF satellite base. Look at the size of these satellites. These were built just before World War II to prevent German attacks, and then in more recent years prevent Russian airstrikes for just picking up like messages, I guess, and stuff like that. So this is insane, but I actually came here, I think it was 4 years ago, and there was 4 satellites, which is really annoying because I told Ben about this place, showed him photos of when we came before, and it looked absolutely insane. Obviously it wasn't snowy, it was summer, but I always said I wanted to come here and ride it on my bike. And then as we were approaching in the van today, I was kind of looking across the fields and saying, well, there's only one. They must be smaller. They must be smaller than I remembered. But we've just walked here across the fields, and there is only one satellite. I have no idea where 3 satellites of this scale have gone. What do you do with one of something like that? That can't go missing. They must have been sold, but it's a shame because there was more options then. But there's still a sick, insane piece of steel and history here, which is awesome. And I've got my bike and my helmet and my pads on. So we're gonna have at least a play around, maybe try and climb up it, see if there's any way I could ride this thing, just so I can say I've ridden the biggest piece of steel structure I've ever seen that's just randomly in the middle of a field and stopped Russian airstrikes.
We should literally show how randomly placed this thing is.
How?
Drone?
Oh yeah, let's do a drone shot.
Yeah.
So you can see how cool this place is just as a location to come and see, whether you've got a bike or not. It's unreal, and imagine what it looks like with 4 of them. It was crazy. But I want to somehow get my bike on this thing because it's been quite a long drive. It was almost 3 hours to get here with Ben, and although there's not much better things to do in the middle of January, it's so cold, so front of the van, there's worse places. But with the sun being on that side and the satellite facing this way, we've got a big problem, which is snow, insane ice, like that perfect thick layer of ice on top of metal. I can't think of a worse recipe for breaking both arms. And up the top it's nice and dry, but I can't get there. It's I can't even walk up it. My feet get covered in snow. I'm scared.
And it is so much steeper than it looks. Like, it's actually, I'll need to do a fisheye shot, but
this is massive. It's like the height
huge.
of a school. Let's switch to the fisheye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's enormous. It's actually as big as a school, isn't it? It's huge. That's not an exaggeration. It's massive. You could hold an event here. Do you know what I mean?
You literally could. Oh, see, but the thing is it still looks flat. Look at it.
On the camera.
It looks flat.
Wait, oh, it's so, yeah.
Let's go to the side of it.
Let's walk around the back so you guys can appreciate the structure. Oh, if only it faced that way, it'd be bone dry. I feel a bit weird even standing under it, but I guess it's been here for 60 years. Well, the other 3 have gone, which means this one might be ready to collapse. But
yeah, it's.
Can you see how steep the top is now? How
yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
It's a beast.
You look so small next to it. It's insane.
Oh, I wish I could ride it. There has to be a way. Even if I roll on it, it's not a lie that I've ridden it. Do you know what I mean?
Why don't you roll on it then?
Yeah. Let's go and have a look again. But no matter what the result of today, I'm going to come back here on a dry day, even if it means bringing something to make it work. I don't even know what. Plywood. A ramp building team. So, the biggest problem that's stressing me out is the ice down here, because whether I ride out here or hop on here, I've got to deal with pretty thick ice. Well, just horrible slippy ice that's freezing. And all these bolt heads, the whole satellite's covered in bolt heads, which if I crash is just gonna, my fingers are gonna slide over them, elbow bones. Do you know what I mean?
Something's gonna crack.
Something has to give, and it's not gonna be this steel satellite. So, my options I think are slim. I think I could, Ben, your hands are freezing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, cheers. I can't ride down that because it's too snowy. I could try and climb to the top of it and drop in.
How do you climb to the top of it? How do you climb? Like the thing is you can't like when you're. Hang on, let me try and like.
Careful, careful.
Oh my god, look how snowy my shoes are.
Careful.
Right.
Slip, you'll hit the deck so hard.
I'm gonna stop here.
Does it look big?
I don't think it does.
Well, I'm gonna get a run up and try and go for that section.
Hang
See how
on.
high it is. But if I'm up there, Ben, and you're down here, it will look bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
Ready?
Right, here we go. Matthew Jones, Matthew Bolt.
Matthew Bolt. Literally bolt, I'll land on a bolt. Matthew's gonna land on a bolt. Ready?
Yeah. He's off. Oh, is that it? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's quite steep. Like, I can't let go of this, I'll slip down. I think if I could get my bike here, I could drop in. But that's just, well, it's still cool, but I'll be going so quick if I lose my front end.
Oh my god. Do you want to try to do that?
Yeah, I'll at least try that.
Okay.
Well, I'm going, I'll slip. It's quite high, that's probably 20 foot in the air.
Yeah.
It's only a downslope, but it's just the consequence. What else could we do? We'll figure that out. Let's at least go up there.
Are you feeling a bit scared, or are you just like, it's whatever?
I'm scared of losing my front end. It's just, it'd be such a pointless crash to drive 3 hours north to just
To a singular.
grind your chin down to the bone on 60-year-old steel. Sounds gnarly when you put it like that. Okay, if you walk on the bolt head, it's grippier. But that won't, look, I've got snow on my tyres. This is pointless.
It is quite pointless.
Why don't we try and turn the satellite round so it dries in the sun?
It is so funny because it looks so. Whoa! It really doesn't look steep on this. It's like,
Does it actually not? I'm hating
no,
this.
it looks.
I can't hold my,
It's like an optical illusion. It just looks like you're being stupid.
I can't hold my bike at the same time.
But me looking at you, it literally looks like you're about to die. Nah, that's gone if you let go of that. Do you reckon you're going to be able to get on the bike nicely and...
At least I made it this far. I can just sit against this bit. I have to warm my hands up. This is rubbish.
That looks so funny.
It's massive.
Oh, it does look quite big from here, to be fair. From
Right,
there
if I drop in,
to there.
I've got muddy tyres, snowy. I'll be all right to start with, maybe. I just can't afford to crash and slide.
You have to literally just go as straight as you can.
Yeah. Right, ready?
Yeah.
How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to bomb drop. This is rubbish. This was your idea, Ben. You ready? Oh. Okay. Wow. Jesus. Wow.
Oh my god.
Imagine going from the top. Good tyres for the job. Look at them.
Wow.
I like that if someone comes here this afternoon and they see tyre marks, they're going to be like... Oh,
that was sick. Fair play.
Cheers. My hands grabbing the snowy metal on the way up.
Yeah.
It's rubbish. It's like being in a Siberian prison where you have to ride down dangerous things. What else could we do, Ben? I didn't crash.
You didn't crash.
So, even if we went home right now, I've ridden a crazy piece of history.
You have.
But what else could we do? That's where all the other three were, right behind it. Look at it, it's so cool. I love stuff like that. People have actually built that for a purpose. So cool. I'm gonna pedal from here and see if I can hop onto it. But the ice at the base could be the end of me. Right, I don't even know how I'm gonna get speed. Oh. God, it's rubbish ground. That was embarrassing. Okay, that was shameful, but I think that was like a pretty good effort of how fast I can go uphill in the snow into something that's bigger than a block of apartments. I'm gonna give it 100% now and see if I can get a bit higher. Because if I can get to where it's a little bit steeper, I could probably like do a bunny hop bar spin, just so I can say I've tricked it.
Very cool.
I don't want to be completely defeated. So I'm going to try that, and I'll be stoked actually, because the conditions are appalling, like the worst for biking. For this, for something that doesn't exist, throwing these elements into the mix is a bad idea. Not the ingredient we need to make a nice finished YouTube pie. I'm going to go again, full speed ahead.
Sick.
Nice! Oh God, ice! I've lost all that speed.
Whoa! Oh my God! Wow.
It's not gonna happen. Pedaling uphill through snow.
I think we've definitely been beaten by the elements on this one. You look like a broken man.
Yeah, it's so hard. It's like you're bouncing over hard ground that's covered in stuff that wants to stop you dead. Then you get to, I mean, what was I thinking? It's massive. I think it's fair to say we've been defeated by the engineers of World War II and the snow, the winter, which are two things I don't want to come up against again. Was it a worthwhile trip to bring the bike? No. Was it a worthwhile trip in general? Absolutely. It's been seriously cool to come and see this. It's not something you see every day. I guess you're allowed just to come here and look at it if people want to do that. But I guess in summer we'll be back, Ben.
Yeah, I'm down.
Have another crack, which I'm keen for, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry that I achieved absolutely nothing. You got to see some cool riding? No, sorry. You didn't get to see any cool riding, but you got to see that. And I'm pleased to come and share it with you. So thank you. You're all absolute legends. I'll see you when I've been cured of pneumonia in a video soon. Could be a week, could be a month. You're all legends. Peace out, guys. Thank you.